Okay. Now you said your wife's uncle.
Yeah.
Could
Alfred Volkman.
Alfred
Volkman.
Wolfman?
Volkman. V.
Volkman.
Volkman.
Okay. And he worked for the railroad?
He worked for the post office.
He worked for the post office. And he picked up mail and sorted mail along the way to Milwaukee. And
well, the train picked up. They had a mail car, and the train picked up the mail. I mean, they picked up mail, and his job was sorting the mail, and I think maybe they dropped it off at different towns or different locations and stuff, you know.
And would he stay in Milwaukee?
I believe he stayed in Milwaukee overnight, and then he stayed here in one of the, I think, Eland Hotel.
Yeah, the Eland Hotel was right across the street here, and it burned down in the mid-'70s, I think.
Yeah, I think he stayed in the Eland Hotel for one night. He'd be gone about 4 days, I think it was.
Wow, that's interesting. And is he still with us, or
No, he passed 15 years ago.
And then you come back to this area. You have some property near here, and you come every so often, or your son does too?
No, my son was here twice, and I bought the property I think 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay.
And I don't know. There's supposed to be somebody said there was some iron. The guy I bought it from said there was a house, a shop down there where they worked on the cars.
Oh.
And not the roundhouse up here.
Okay.
They worked on the rail cars, and I was told that they changed the wheels on the cars down there and stuff, the wore out ones, and they rolled them out the door down in a pit down there. Supposed to be on that property, but I haven't dug any holes yet. But I did. I'm a water witch, and I did. If I take a metal rod or anything, I can find metal and lines and phone lines and everything else underground. And I don't use metal for water. A metal rod for water. I use willow.
Okay.
Because the only thing I could find was that was water. But anyways, I found a spot down there that 7 feet down, there's something, I don't know, it's a big area. I don't know what it is, but I would like to, before I die, dig it up. Dig a hole there and see what it is.
Sure.
And it might be a building foundation. I don't know.
Who knows? That's our house is, we live about a half mile north of the ballpark, and we had a friend who was a water witch, and that's how we found where to put our well.
Yeah.
It worked perfectly.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For sharing that. Now, so you were telling us about how you would ride the rails, and what else were you talking about?
My brother got
your brother Brett, or your brother Bert
got rock salted. And I wonder us driving up here, riding the trains every weekend.
Yeah. How'd that work?
We used to come out of Milwaukee. My mother had put us on the train. I would have been anywhere from 5 to 7 because I came up here for years, and my brother was 5 years older than me, so he'd be 12. But we get in on the Milwaukee station, ride the train up here, about 5 hours figure. And it was just me and my brother every weekend, and we'd get off, and the train would stop right here by the depot, and my grandmother would be waiting by the front door and says, "Come on in," we'd run across. But every weekend we did that, and we were just, I was a really young kid, and my brother not much older, but we did that for years, coming up here on the train. And it was a good time.
Yeah, it
sounds I don't think you could do that now.
No, probably not. But yeah, the trains haven't been here in what?
90.
94 was the last train.
Was it? Okay, I know 90, they're always thinking about tearing out the tracks.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Boy, that's a while back already. Jesus.
Right?
30 years ago.
Like I said, I remember getting my aunt and I walking down here by my grandma's house, and we'd just get a soda. And there was somebody behind the ticket window yet.
Yeah.
But I don't remember having food here. And I know they have food
I don't
here.
remember that either. I remember coming to get the tickets, and then we'd ride back down.
Okay.
And we did that for, got to be 2-3 years.
How much were tickets then?
I'm going to say, since I was really young, it couldn't have been maybe $1.50. It wasn't a lot. I know that because I remember my grandma counting out quarters.
Oh, what a good grandma.
Yeah, and every week we do the same thing. And then after a while, we just became here on the summers when there's no school and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was a city kid too, and I loved coming up here.
Oh yeah, but when you're a kid, especially go by the pond when they actually had regular fish without having to stock it.
Right.
Because I could catch 15 just from the pier, from the bridge, and they'd be 9-inch bluegills, along with the crayfish. Now you don't have no crayfish and nothing but suckers.
Yeah.
But it was nicer when we were kids, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, all right. Well,
okie doke.
Okie doke. Thanks, Brett.
All right.
Hi, this is Chet Mons, and he has been living in Eland your whole life?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep. And we're here just to hear your story. Can you think of an early memory you have of the depot? What's the early memory you have about the depot?
We had passenger people come, passenger trains. People ride the trains, come up here. The mail was coming up through in a post. On a post where they come pick the mail up at night or during the day. They take it off that post and picked up the mail and put it back into the train. They take it wherever it's going to go. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We just talked to a guy who did that.
Yeah, what's his name? Lived in a house down there where, what's his name? He worked in the depot. Yeah. Can't think of his name right now. And, oh yeah, and lots of things on the railroad, yeah. Used to be switching in out here, switching trains. They did a lot of moving empty trains around, yeah, back and forth. They went switching for other tracks. Yeah, that's and then in the depot, I painted the whole outside a couple times.
Yeah, Heidi said you worked on the depot.
Yeah, I worked on the depot, yeah, and I spray painted the outside.
Yeah.
Back, so.
Do you remember when they had food here, or you could get something to drink here?
No, I wouldn't.
No. Yeah. Let's see. What are some changes you've noticed in the depot from over the years?
Rebuilding the tracks. Yeah.
Rebuilding the tracks?
I helped them build that.
Oh, you did that too?
Me and Brad, yeah. Wolf, yeah.
Brad Wolf? You and Brad Wolf?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what else did we do? We bought a roundhouse. I did some work over there.
Yeah, the roundhouse is over on that side back there.
Yeah. So yeah, we did that.
Brett Rail was just saying that, he would play here when he came up here over the summer. Brett was just here a minute ago.
Yeah.
He said that when they were kids, they saw him putting like railroad tires or those wheels in, and they're all buried there.
Yeah.
And he figures that's worth a lot of money. Maybe that would be a way to possibly raise money to keep the depot going. So maybe, we'll look at that. What do you think about that? Or
I think it's ever shut it down. I don't think he will.
No.
You won't remember, yeah. A lot of people in this town, the buses, most of them are gone.
Yep.
They don't work the railroad, yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name? He died. Junior Bush, he just passed away. But he didn't work the railroad. Junior did.
Who was that?
Junior
Bush?
Bush. He
Junior?
passed.
Yeah,
He
he just
passed away.
passed not too long
His
ago.
brother Bob and the other one, the oldest one, he died.
Shorty Stibbs.
Shorty Stibbs, yeah, that's right. He passes out dirty.
They're rain.
Oh,
Yeah, but I can hear you. You're looking good.
yeah.
Yes, you are.
Well,
The train's coming through.
yeah, the train comes, the passenger train comes through quite a
Yeah,
bit.
you could hear that from a ways away.
Oh, yeah.
I miss that sound, Chet.
Yeah.
I do miss that sound.
Yeah,
You know?
passenger train, yeah. You blow the horn when you come in.
I remember the yellow light flashing in my bedroom window.
Yeah.
Really? Oh. Did you ever get to ride a train?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
Don't know for my physical.
Milwaukee for what?
My, yeah, physical for the service.
Oh, you're a veteran?
No, I'm not. I was
For draft.
for a draft, yeah.
Okay, for the draft. Gotcha.
Dad didn't have to go because he worked for a company that did federal military contracts.
Okay.
So he was already contracted with the military, so he didn't have to go to war because of that. If he would have, if they would have pulled him from that, then they wouldn't have had a military contract for him to work for.
Oh,
He
well,
painted fire trucks.
That's interesting. That's
Yeah.
very
Oh, yeah,
that's
I worked in the
understandable.
fire department here. But years ago, put out fires when the train starts.
Right?
Yeah. You know, our tanks on the back of our backs and it, when it's spring in, put the fire all along the railroad tracks. When the trains would come in, you know, they start up a fire like in the fall of the year.
Holy cats.
Yeah.
Was there ever any serious damage to the depot that you remember or not?
Not really.
No.
No.
Was there ever a fire?
There were fires a lot. in the
Oh,
spring,
yeah?
A lot of fires, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it's great that Eland is still doing this.
Oh, yeah.
And, we want to see if we can maybe get this on the Register of Historic Places, and
Sure.
that'll help us get,
Right.
keep it going. I don't want it to just crumble, and it's
No, me either.
so important that, and I really appreciate you telling these stories,
Yeah.
because, there's nothing like the actual person saying it.
Right.
It's more interesting than reading it out of a book, and for sure. Yeah. I retired this year, Chad. I'm done now.
okay.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Feels good.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it should be in the history. A lot of stuff happened here at Eland.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was
What president went through here? What president went through here? What president rode the
yeah,
passenger train through here?
Roosevelt, wasn't
Was
it?
it Roosevelt?
I
Yeah.
think so.
I know there was a president there.
when I was maybe around 3 years old, I remember Eisenhower and his wife coming
Eisenhower,
through.
that was it. Eisenhower.
And somebody told me that they stopped in Burnawood before they came here too. So, but I don't think there's any footage of that. So, but
A lot of the railroad workers stayed overnight at the motel in Eland here.
yeah, we just talked to a guy. His name is Donald Marcus. He's Dave Marcus, the racer's brother.
Oh,
And his wife's uncle worked for the post office, and he would take the train and go to Milwaukee and pick it up, and he would sort it all the way there, and then he would stay overnight there. When he came back, he would stay at the Eland Hotel.
okay.
I don't know. Larry remembers when the hotel burned down. The Eland Hotel over there. I think I remember it. I was a kid then, but do you remember that?
I think it was in the 50s.
I think it was in the 70s, but I'm not sure.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I was a fire truck went there.
If you ask me about hobos, I can talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Mom used to put out food
Food
for
for them,
them,
yeah.
and water, and blankets, and
Yeah.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah.
They used to come, like walk the path.
So your mom would put out blankets
So
and
yeah, Mom would feed and give water to the hobos that would walk up and down and ride the trains, and she would put out blankets for them, and Yeah, she would just basically take care of the people riding the trains and making sure that they were fed and had food and had something to drink. And,
What a sweet lady.
Yeah, made sure.
She was, and she always will be.
Yeah,
Right?
She was a good girl. Yeah,
nice woman.
yeah, she was.
Yeah, she always made sure that they were taken care of.
Oh yeah.
Most
Do you
people
remember
didn't
that?
I do.
That's what
I
I-
remember
Oh.
the hobos.
She was
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
I don't know if that's proper
Hi.
name for
How you
calling
doing?
people
Good, how
that.
are
I
you?
don't know,
Good,
but that's
great.
what we called them
Yeah.
back
My
then.
grandma did.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what we
that's-
called them back
Oh,
then.
Historical context.
Yeah,
Good boy.
and
Yeah,
it-
that's
So yeah, I remember them,
I
and,
like that
you
last
know,
night,
back then people
So
would
then
be
the whole
like,
plane
"Don't
was
talk to the
going
hobos, be
That's
afraid."
something. What a
But my
finish.
mom, she just wanted to make sure that
Amazing,
they
huh?
had food and had something to drink,
Heidi.
and if it was cold, she made sure they had blankets. And, yeah,
Oh,
she
that's
was a good
Yeah,
woman.
keep this
She
up,
made
yeah.
sure that they were taken care of.
Just
So,
going-
yeah.
They're
So-
going crazy.
All right,
Yes, they
I'll
are.
stop
Who
it
would
there.
have thought this small?
There you go. Limbo it,
Ready?
Dad, limbo
Yes,
it.
sir.
Yeah, back probably in the early 70s. My dad was the engineer on the Chicago Northwestern Railroad, and we could ride the passenger train down to Green Bay, and we'd come in the morning, and the train would come into town here and head to Green Bay, and we'd get ourselves. My dad would get us on the train and tell the conductor to make sure when we got to Green Bay, put us on the right train heading back to Eland. We get down there about 2 o'clock and back to Eland, and that was sort of a little treat for us once every couple, 2-3 months. So yeah, so that was pretty much my story with the passenger train going through Eland, and we had a good time.
That's good. Thank you. Thank
You
you very
betcha.
much. All right, Sandy.
Hi. Okay. I remember my dad telling me he left for World War II from this train depot in Eland, and the couple names I remember that were with him was Bill Easker and Gerhard Schultz. Those are the only two names I can remember.
That's a good story.
And then my sister and I, we grew up in Milwaukee, or northern part of Milwaukee, and my mom put us on a train. I would say we were maybe 9 and 10 years old. Put us on a train in Milwaukee, and we took the train up here, got off the depot in Eland, and my grandma and grandpa lived in Wittenberg, in Eland right here, in Richie Treba's house now. And I remember my sister and I walking with our little suitcases up to grandma and grandpa's house.
What were their names?
My grandma and grandpa, Burnett's, William and Margaret
Okay.
Burnett. Arnie's grandparents too, that would be. Yeah,
Grandma
they
and
lived on
grandpa.
the farm after they left the farm.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. That's about all I can. It brings me a lot of memories when I look at the depot of my dad, thinking my dad lived from World War II, right from this depot, you know.
Oh, that's important.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
It's special.
that's all I have to say.
Okay, my name is Pat Upper, and I remember in 1967, we brought my brother Alan and his friend Donnie and my cousin Glenn, because they were drafted, and they took the train from here to Milwaukee. So that was an experience for us to go to see the depot. And we used to come up here and wave to the Shikuski, he was the telegrapher, and he'd sit in the window and he'd wave to all of us kids when we were up here.
Oh, neat.
It was kind of cool.
Neat. Are we good?
Yep.
Okay, thanks.